Here's a Mornings with Mike Winters fun fact. Bamboo plants can grow up to 36 inches in a day. So if you're told you're growing like a weed, you can say, "No, I'm growing like a bamboo." Here's Mike Winters.
People look at you weird, but you're more, factually correct anyway, and that's what's important. Make people feel inferior while you feel smart. Isn't that the point of life? Good morning. It is 24 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from the Chaves County Health Council, we have back with us JoAnn Lopez, Jennifer Smith, and Kerry Moore. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you doing? I always think I went left to right last time. I went right to left this time. I try to. Maybe I'll start in the middle next time.
A little dyslexic, are you?
Well, I want to be, fair advantage to get everybody in there. So, good morning, ladies. How y'all doing today?
Excellent.
Good. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the moisture that we got.
Yes, sir.
Good. Of course, what we really want to tell folks about it, we can talk about the weather and various rude things all the time, which we do here plenty. But the Chaves County Health Council, one of the biggest events that's kind of on the public's radar that they do every year is the Health Expo that is coming up back in its full form here in August. I know that still seems a long time away, but it really isn't. We're already 20 days into June, which means next week will be like July, which means right after that will be August.
Yeah. Sorry, kids, you got to go back to school.
Yeah, it happens. But coming up here is the Chaves County Health, and it's going to be back in its pre-COVID form, where it's all going to be on site again at the Convention and Civic Center here. It's going to be the whole building full of great stuff this year. But right now is the time to sign up to be a booth, to sponsor. I know you for the last for this month of June here, you guys have had the T-shirt design logo contest, and I think they got till the end of this month to get those submissions in, or are we past the deadline?
No, till the end of June.
So we got 10 more days. 10 more days to get your submissions in. So if you love to draw and create, and this is it for kids or for anybody? I can't forget.
14 and up.
14 and up. So if you're 14 or older, you are encouraged to submit your design for the T-shirt, and then these ladies and some others, I'm thinking, are going to pick the winner from that, and then your design will be the official logo and shirt for this year's Health Expo. But again, the expo's in August. The T-shirts have to be out and about and ready by then. So that means we need to get you to get these submissions in before the end of this month. So.
There are a few requirements for the T-shirt contest, Jennifer.
Yeah, there is some theming and things that we'd like you to incorporate.
If you go onto our Facebook page, we've got the flyer up there. It has our new slogan on there, and we want that to be incorporated into the design in some way, shape, or form.
And tell folks what the new slogan is.
The slogan is coordinated, connected, committed, building a healthier community one member at a time.
Nice. Very good. So that's kind of the theme of your shirt. And that has to be in the shirt somewhere. Yes. And then whatever, I'm guessing how you interpret that, what that means to you is probably going to be your design there. And so, if you want to do it, phonetically with the words, or I don't know, there's lots of different ways you can go with this, or a scene that kind of matches, exemplifies what that we're talking about here, or, you're the creative people. Y'all take it in the direction that you think's really, good with.
Has some phenomenal artists, so we're hoping that they all will take a look at this and really jump in and join it.
Maybe you incorporate other Roswell's themes in there, and I know it's always aliens, but who knows? We do have
I think they might be connected.
Yeah, a little bit. Bit. But even, we do have farming and ranching and cheese. Maybe you want to incorporate those things in there, too. Why not?
I'll say alien, cow, milking, string cheese.
That's right.
Yep, it's right there. People,
it's all there.
You can do it.
Well, we all know everything's better when you put cheese on it. I know this is a health council, and we're supposed to be talking healthy, but...
Cheese is healthy.
It ain't wrong. Cheese can be very healthy, Maybe not 8 pounds of it at once, but
Something really great about this contest, Mike, is that it's going to be a Survey Monkey to where the community gets to vote on it. It's
gotcha.
Not like
so
the council itself votes on it. The community.
So it is the public gets to decide which one they like here. So, but the first rule is you got to get your submissions in to the Health Council by the end of this month here. How do they submit? How do they do? They do it all through Facebook, or do they go through the website, or what's the way to get those entries submitted to you guys?
They can email us. They can contact us on Facebook.
Okay.
The flyer has a phone number. They can get a hold of JoAnn, and we can set up to either do in person if it's a physical,
Okay.
like drawing or something
Gotcha.
like that.
So
or
if it's like
they
a
can,
drawing on a piece of paper, here it is, or if it's a something on a digital something or another.
Yeah, they can email it. So we have it to where they can either submit it in person or by email.
Okay. And I don't know. I'm not a graphic designer in any way, shape, or form. It's from your perspective. I'm guessing it's easier digitally than. I mean, sure, if someone wants to draw a picture, but if you had the ability to do it on a digital thing, that probably makes it a little easier for you guys to get it made, rather than you guys walking into a place with a cartoon colored picture that says "make a shirt out of this."
Well, we can make it work either way.
Okay, I
So
didn't know.
we don't want to limit
I'm not
anybody.
an expert on that stuff, but I didn't know if it's easier to get, like, if you got a jump drive with your JPEG or whatever it is, or whatever DAT file.
Not a
you use.
JPEG.
Yeah, whatever. I'm a little older. I don't know the modern lingo. The dot form MP17 or whatever they got now.
We don't want to limit anybody, so you
Right.
can submit however you need to. We've already gotten some hand-drawn submissions in person.
Well, younger
so.
kids, or 14-year-olds maybe not have access to some of the full computers full time, but they got a sketch pad and some coloring pencils, and because some people that's that's their thing. We carry an iPad or a smartphone around with us. These people have a sketch pad, and they just what I mean. They got that brain that like to sketch and go do all, and so they. While we carry our phone in our pockets, I'm sure they have theirs, but right next to it's the sketch pad and the paper and the pencils, and they're drawing. And I kind of wish I had that ability, but I don't. But please reach out, and who knows? We could all be oogling and eyeing over your design here on the T-shirt as well. Now, if you don't have any artistic ability whatsoever, fear not. We still want you involved in the in the health fair. Now is the time too. If you'd like a booth. We got space. Like I said, we got the entire convention center for this year's health expo. So if you want to be a part of it, if you have a business or an organization that would kind of fit the vein of the Health Council, which obviously anything health and wellness related, whether it's holistic or traditional or whatever it is, game on, bring it all in. But even if it's an ancillary, maybe you
Insurance.
sell insurance, or maybe you sell health equipment, maybe you sell treadmills and spas and things. I don't know.
Well,
maybe.
we're looking at gyms also to
Gym
be
member,
involved.
gyms come in to promote tout their gym, everything that promotes health.
If you sell bicycles.
Yes.
There you go. Any of that stuff, and obviously you're going to have, representatives from the city, county, the hospitals, places that are more official healthcare facilities. They're going to have their experts there. So if you need help, like with screenings and stuff like that, we'll talk more as we get actually close to the event as far as who's doing what screenings at the event. But like mammographies to your diabetes and those type of lab work type things. All that stuff, we're looking to be a part of this. So if you have those abilities to do that, mobile scenarios and stuff like that, I know the hospital and stuff take care of that. But I know there's a lot of private companies now that do some of this stuff, are available right here in town. You want to set up shop at the health fair and saying, hey, like, come, this is how we do healthcare at our place. And because we do live in a world, especially with COVID, everyone's sort of becoming, I wouldn't say a health expert, but everyone's expert in wanting to learn more about, you know what I mean?
More conscious.
Yeah, more conscious of their health and things like that. So let's bring it on. Let's get out there. Obviously with the cannabis industry now in the infancy as far as medical and recreational really for New Mexico, if there's stuff in the healthcare related to that you want to be a part of this, please come on out. This is a mecca for information. And that's what we want to do. We want any person that comes in free to walk in off the streets to be able to walk through here and get a good idea about what they can do about their health care, regardless of where they're at, whether they, employed and have health care or don't have any insurance or haven't seen a doctor in 20 years. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, we want them to come to the health fair and to be able to get on a path to get reconnected or get healthy and all of those things. And so if it's sports physicals, the kid stuff, everything, game on, bring it out for the fair here.
Yeah, we want to have a really good idea of what there is health and wellness wise in Roswell, and we want it to be represented at the Health Expo. So
Sure.
our community knows what there is, because if you're not out there, people don't know.
Sure. And let's face it, there's been a lot of new stuff coming to the area and since COVID.
I was going to say, there's been a lot of changes. People
Yeah.
have left, people are coming in, and everybody's always, I see it all over Facebook, who's taking new patients.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's given the exact same thing, but nobody really knows. So if you're a doctor and you're accepting new patients.
Yeah. But even like the world we live in on how you do doctors is different. I mean, and COVID kind of forced the hand on this to some extent, but the world was going this way anyway. And now, so things like I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't have resources. No. There's different ways we can literally, like, who's got time to see a doctor? Guess what? You got a phone now.
Yep.
They can do it appointment, telehealth and these kind of avenues. And if you're wanting to learn more and all that, there's going to be people that can help you navigate that kind of stuff and learn more about that. So we're hoping this gives you, the public, a chance to be proactive on your own health. And I know but you've got 20 different people telling you 20 different things, and you go and 1 week, and I get you, 1 week you're like, milk's scare, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what, milk's not good? And now next week, no, drink gallons of it. It's great. And so you live in a world where, you're
Today it's good, tomorrow it's bad.
Yeah, and so let's use this as that opportunity to kind of separate fact from fiction, understand what's available to you out there, and really get a chance to see, especially people that are a little older and you get set in your ways and tried, and I get you. I'm one of those people where, you find a path that this works for you and you do it, but then, which is great, but sometimes you miss out on other things because you're like, nope, I found my groove. This is how it works. Stay out of my way. This is my groove.
Yeah.
Come out to this thing, and you might learn more things that throw in your groove.
Well, and then you have the other generation that is their first time adulting, and they have no idea what to do.
Absolutely.
It's like my son was telling me, Mom, my ears hurt. Okay, go make you an appointment.
Where?
Yeah, dude, you have to learn how to do this.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. At some point,
Already grown
I'm not going to be around to take care of this for you.
I'm not going to take you at 50 years old to the doctor, boy.
Yeah. They make movies about those people, and they never end up well.
The only good thing is I don't have a basement, so we're good.
Well,
That's
guys,
so funny.
people like Melissa McCarthy can only make so many movies about those people.
So true.
But yeah, that's just it. If you don't know, come learn. And like you said, yeah, if you're young and out on your own and you've been used to where these kinds of things were done for you, and now you're like, I don't know how to get a doctor's appointment. I don't know. Like, what happened? How do I get insurance? What is that? Like, I just don't have it still.
Right.
My mom don't cover me anymore. How does that work?
Right.
Let's talk to some folks.
And for the elderly, it's an all-age event. That's something
Absolutely.
that we stress on.
So I know,
all age.
but you're right, JoAnn. Like, I think a lot of people think this is for elderly to come and get their glucose checks and all that, or it's for kids to get their sports physicals or their free school supplies or something. And it's like, yeah, it's those things on these, but there's so much in the middle of there that this comes part that you're going to like. So please, if you're like, well, I don't need old people services, and I don't need sports physicals. So this ain't going to benefit me. Oh, no. This is
What's
everything in
between?
between.
Absolutely.
If maybe you want to learn more about cannabis, maybe you're in that world. It's like, I always thought it was bad. Now they're saying there's a bunch of help. Maybe there's some people there I can learn and dip a toe into that world. Or maybe, just how they treat, like diabetes. That's a whole different ballgame now. You were diagnosed 10 years ago. You'd walk into the doctor's office like, what are you doing? Stop eating cheeseburger. Now it's a whole different world on how they treat, and even how they, instead of getting you to the point where you should eat things that you don't want to eat the whole time, now they're kind of like, all right, let's take your lifestyle and let's work around it, and let's see if we can do things to mitigate and give you, that, and that's great, because now people are getting health care where people said, I'm not going to have some guy yell at me for I'll just, fine, whatever. Now they're a little bit more, okay, let's, doctors and healthcare seem to like, the shift is mentally saying, okay, we're not here to judge you. We're here to get you better. And because they find out that all of us eat poorly and all of us do these things.
It's
and we
easier
all walk...
to fix
Yeah.
and adjust your lifestyle than to convert
Exactly.
your lifestyle.
But healthcare has kind of shifted that mindset.
Yeah.
So if you hadn't gone to the doctor in 10 years because you're tired of them, oh, they're going to yell at me about this, and this. And it's like, it's a different world now. That's, I mean,
Absolutely.
now granted, if they're yelling at you now, it's probably because you're actually doing and saying things to warrant said yelling, but they're not there to judge like it felt like it used to be.
Yeah.
It's more of a partnership where it's like, okay, you're here, we want to get you here. What can we do to do that? What are you willing to do and not willing to do? And if you're saying, well, look, I'm going to keep eating pizza. I don't care. All right, fine. Well, maybe not eat a whole pizza at once. Am I bleeding again? My forehead? Oh, I'm always sweating. It's always hot in here.
It's because he was talking about cannabis.
Yeah, so it was. Turning the heat on me here. So warm, but... well, last week I was randomly bleeding, and I was like... So, anyway.
so
I need the health fair. I'm falling apart.
Yeah.
But...
Well, we were going to mention that, but,
get a leg up, literally. I left it there. But yeah, so it's a different mindset now. And so please use this health fair as that opportunity to take control of your health and to say, you know what, I'm going to start the path towards doing healthier things than doing less healthier things. And
That's why we really try to focus not just on health. We try to focus on the wellness part too.
yeah, the lifestyle.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
to keep you healthy and to keep you maybe from not needing those diabetes services and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, now that being said, I'm not saying go ahead and M&M up here and do what you want. They're going to figure it out anyway. No, you still need discipline and you still need to try to make healthier choices.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a world of we're not perfect. They get that sometimes that pie walks in and you're like, I want the pie.
All of it.
I know it's not good for me, but I will want to kiss people now after I eat this piece of pie. Right now I want to punch them in the face. I'll eat the pie. I'm going to be, you know what I mean? And so we get, doctors like, I get it. Okay. All right. Now let's just have you eating a piece, not
Not the whole thing.
2/3 of the pie and say, what are you guys eating? You know, I love Bluebell ice cream too, but you shouldn't eat it by a whole half gallon.
Right,
Just because
right.
it comes in a half gallon doesn't mean you eat the whole half gallon at one time. And so that's where medicine's kind of going at this point here. I think I got a little off topic, but kind of. What's the best way to reach out for you guys as far as if you want to be a sponsor? Because that's another way. Maybe your business isn't per se a direct, but you love what's going on here and you'd like to support financially, and we'll put your name on a whole bunch of cool stuff and get the word out about you. What's the best way to reach out for you on some of these things?
You can find us on our Facebook page, or you can email JoAnn at chaviscountyhealthcouncil@outlook.com.
Okay.
And
Very
then they
good.
can also call 211 and
Yes.
it'll come directly
Which,
to
by the
you.
way, is the official, if you have questions about anything,
resources, any type
resources,
of
health
resource,
related,
we will try to
you
connect
call
you.
211 and someone's there to help you with those things. If you have an emergency, call 911.
right.
But
Yes,
if you just want to
exactly.
know, like, where's, hey, you got some
I
I don't
need
know,
help pay my rent.
Yeah.
Or I fell behind.
or,
due to COVID.
who do I go to for health nutritionists and things like that? Okay, well, so-and-so's got these, stuff like that. Or if you
Absolutely.
need, that's where 211 is for. And it's available, that's 24/7? Is there someone, or is it a 9 to 5, or what's the,
Kind of 9 to 5.
gotcha. And it's not like a
If you leave a
crisis
message,
line.
someone will
Yes,
get back to you.
yes.
If you call 2 in the morning, leave a message, someone will
Yeah.
get back to you
We're
at a
not
decent hour
that
the next
big
day.
yet, but hopefully, eventually in the future, we will be kind of a small call center.
Yeah.
But at this
Well,
point,
and
no.
the idea is an information hotline. It's not a crisis line.
Right.
It's not like
Exactly.
like for instance,
suicide prevention.
yeah, the Roswell Refuge has their 24/7
Yeah.
domestic, but that's for any. But this isn't that
Yeah,
line.
no.
This is someone saying, "Man, I need to find a doctor, and what's the best resource in town? Let me call
Right.
211, and they can tell me who I need to talk to."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it's for. So if you have health-related questions that are non-emergency, 211.
And
So-
we're the 211 is connected with the health council.
Good
so-
deal. So in essence, also, I guess in theory, if you say I want to sponsor
They can call
the health
211.
fair, or I'm interested in getting a booth at the health fair, call 211 and leave a message if you don't get somebody live, and we'll get back to you. But and then of course you can always like and follow the Chaves County Health Council on Facebook. That's good to do anyway, because that's constantly a page that's updated with any events happening around town, or it's a resource for other things around town, not just health related stuff. So when there's big events, big things happening, it's a good place. So like and follow it that way. It's another resource for you to learn about things around town. But then again, if you have your own questions, if you want to sign up, or if you're a person that's offering resources here and you want to get the word out, the Health Council can help you do all of that too. And so when it's not just health fair stuff.
Yeah, we happily share anything that's shared with us. If you've got an event going on for your organization, we'll share it.
Absolutely. But big things right now. Get your T-shirt logo designs in. You've got till the end of June, which is about a week and a half here, to get that done. 10 days, actually, to get that done and get turned in. Also, what's the deadline for, I mean, it's when it's full, but is there a drop dead deadline as far as being a sponsor? Because I know you guys got to get material out and all that. Is there an absolute deadline that you say, I'm sorry, I can't take any more entries or any more sponsorship?
Yes, July 8th.
July the 8th is that day. So you got about 3 weeks to get that done. So if you'd like to be a sponsor and like to make sure you get your name on the materials, I'm sure if you came in July 20th and don't mind not being on the materials, but want to help, we'll get you in there. But
we'll take your money.
But to take,
But I'm not putting your logo on nothing.
But to take full advantage of all of the promotional materials that you were a part of, we need to make sure you get it in before that July 8th deadline here.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. We already have sponsors on board. So we've got Eastern New Mexico Medical Center, Humana, Character Counts in Chaves County, Bewitches, and Boys and Girls Club of Chaves and Lincoln County.
Awesome.
So they got in way early.
Good.
So they're able to get promotion now.
Yeah. See,
And
if you already been early, your name would have been mentioned there too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But we'd still love to have you. Please
Yes.
come and reach out. Again, this is it's just a great community event that really benefits many, many folks in our community. It's a connecting event where we get to meet people from different parts of town and because you get everybody out there. You got the kids and families that are getting ready for school and trying to get the kids ready for going back to school. Like you said, you also get your seniors and things that are maybe they don't like to go out and about, so they're going to kind of use this as an opportunity to do a one-stop shop and hit a bunch of screenings and things like that, especially for folks that maybe don't have a doctor or a health plan right now. If you don't, come out, because we need to get you on that. But if, finances and things, I get it. You're like, well, it's either pay for this or pay for this, and this is what I'm paying for. Come out and take advantage of all these free screenings. At least utilize that so we know that at least you're getting some health care on you here. And I know, especially parents and things, you're going to sacrifice yourself to take care of your kids and everything when push comes to shove. But take care of yourself, too, because you can't take care of your kids if you don't.
And it's also a great way to advertise to a niche group, people who are looking for health and wellness services. For $75, you can get a booth, 2 backpacks, so that we have something to give to the kids.
Yeah.
And you're hitting a target market. I mean, it's kind of hard nowadays to hit that target market, and this one is specifically for those people.
Yeah.
So, $75 in and out.
Absolutely. Plus, it's fun because you learn about a lot of resources in our community that you may not have had. And like I said, maybe it's health related, but not necessarily like you said, I didn't realize we had a place here where you could get health equipment for this, or you know what I mean? You get a chance to learn about various entities and businesses in our community as well too. So please not only support it and sponsor, but make plans to attend and come and utilize all this stuff. Visit these booths, and obviously if you play your cards right, you get all kinds of free swag and stuff, because people give away all kinds. If you walk out of there empty-handed, you kind of didn't try very hard.
Right.
Oh, you're going to get a huge bag from us so that you can put all of the swag in, because we saw tons of people walking away with big old huge bags full of stuff.
So, I mean, use it for that. It's like, come for the free stuff, stay for actually getting some information and getting maybe signed up for a program that could really change your life for the better.
And the more sponsors we get, the more we're able to offer. So
Yeah.
we use the sponsorship money, for advertising and, putting the event on
Sure.
itself, but also for buying prizes.
Materials.
Yeah.
and-
So like bikes and helmets and scooters and neat stuff for families.
The stuff to draw
Yeah, we're going to
people
look
to
at
come
doing a family pass for the aquatic center again, a family pass
I'm glad
for
the
the
city's
zoo
partnering
again.
and willing to work with you guys on
So
that.
we're
That's
going
great.
to offer all of that kind of stuff, but we need sponsors to be
Okay.
able to pay for that. The more sponsors we have, the more we can give
So
out to
reach
the
out.
community.
So even if your business isn't necessarily in the industry, but you love what's going on and want to support it, I get it. Car dealerships and things aren't necessarily healthcare related fields, but many of your customers use it, and it's a
and
great
your
way to support
employees
them.
too.
Yeah, of course. We have those organizations that in businesses in town that always doing that, and we're asking you to step up one more time and get involved here with this one and reach on out. Yeah, you get a lot of cool stuff for your sponsorship, like endorsement, and it really is good community relations for your business and everything else.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, this is how you make our community better. And I know every business owner here wants a great community because it's their roots just like it's our roots. So by you stepping up out of your normal zone to get involved, you're making our community a better place. And people see that. And, there's a reason why we see certain businesses' names at every event.
Right.
And it's because they really do give back in our community. So please be one of those. And we thank the ones that keep doing that time and time again. Roswell would not be what it is without your support. So we do appreciate that. So if anybody doesn't want to do the Facebook and all that, is there another number but 211 they can call, or is just go ahead and do 211 for everything? Like if they want to talk to someone live about more logistic stuff that they don't necessarily find answers online or anything like that?
Yeah, they can call. It's 575-910-0465.
All right, good deal. So call. Oh, by the way, sweat labor too. I'm sitting here sweating just sitting here, but we need physical bodies of people if you want to serve on the
Volunteers are
council
definitely
to help with the actual physical logistics. There's going to be booths set up, tables move, water here, this, that, air conditioning, cooling fan, whatever. There's going to be a lot of moving parts. And if you'd like to help with that side too, you would be very much appreciated and loved, because I'm sure these three don't want to do it all themselves.
No, please come and help. And I know that the Boys and Girls Club is going to need help with their fun run. That's a part of the Health Expo.
Yes.
On blocking roads off and getting
Handing
people
water
signed
out,
up and handing water out,
Good
that
deal.
kind of thing. So definitely help out.
Good deal.
if
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
can.
It all makes the event go that much better, and we would love. And to be honest, you'll be surprised that when you get involved in that way, you start making friends and start learning things about the
Networking.
community.
This is a great
and-
networking
yeah,
event.
It really is. You start learning the real fabric of this community when you start doing that stuff. I know we get on social media and you see that version, but come out to events like this, you see what this town's really about. And
Yeah,
that's
they always say it's who you know, not what you know. This is how you find those who's.
yeah, exactly. These are the people that roll up their sleeves, that are doing the difference, and we'd love to have you come be a part of it, because the more of us doing it, the less work that needs to be done. So, good deal. Did we get everything? I know I soapboxed a couple times.
We
and
need to talk more about the fun run.
All right, let's talk about the fun
Yeah.
run. Yes.
Boys and Girls Club is hosting this year. It's an 80s theme. It's the Footloose Fun Run.
All right.
And they're taking registrations right now. It's limited on T-shirts.
Okay.
I think what is it? The first
First
200.
200.
All right. So if
Hit
you want
sign
to
up,
guarantee,
Get a free shirt.
sign up now rather than later.
Yes. So they're still taking sign-ups, and it's just a fun way to
Okay.
get out. And
And then, of course,
have some fun.
the
And-
sooner you sign up, the more time you get to play in your 80s apparel for said fun run.
And we might mention that if you're a sponsor or whether you get a booth, just sponsorships, I believe you will receive a few free entries to the. free
Okay,
run.
so if you want to, get your 80s on and do a little running, and you get part of that too.
Yeah, and that's a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club. So all
Good.
the money that they make for that goes back into their program, which
Excellent.
will help with the kids.
By the way, Spencer, speaking of Boys and Girls Club, parents, if you're looking for a great summer, they do have a summer program over there that's very affordable, and they work they do an amazing job. If you're looking for some summer enrichment for your kids, and they really got everybody, elementary to high school, and so it doesn't matter what age your child is, they can help you at Boys and Girls Club there. Please reach out to them. So, but yeah, it's great that they're doing, and we have them on here from time to time talking, but. It's great to see that you guys are able to partner with them and them to utilize their resources to help make this better. And at the same time, we're scratching their back and helping them get reestablished in our community and get set back up and getting. There's been so much progress to Boys and Girls Club over the last year, 2 years here. That's like if you were involved with Boys and Girls Club, say 10 years ago, it's night and day different.
Yes.
I'm like back in the 80s and 90s. Okay, yeah, I'm old.
It's different there too. Just the sweatpants are different. And a pro tip: if you're going to go 80s for Fun Run, stay away from the Michael Jackson stuff.
Yeah, no leather.
The red leather in
that'll
August
be
would be a bad
That will hurt
idea.
you.
No, it is early in the morning, but I still
Yeah.
think it would be too hot for
Yeah.
leather.
You're going to be looking for all those zippers to unzip and hope you don't pass out. Because
Ooh, time to break
That'll
out
be
the parachute
volunteer.
pants, though.
that hammer might be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the hammer
Hammer
pants,
pants.
something of that.
Oh, that's later.
I know it's a little later.
Yeah,
but
no, we got to go a little earlier there.
I'm trying to think what
Bright
would be.
neon.
I'm trying to think what
tracksuits.
would be good 80s.
The leg warmer.
I got to be honest. Spicoli, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That might be your best because he wears a lot of shorts and T-shirts. You got to get a blonde wig if you don't naturally have flowing blonde hair like all of us. Some of us don't have that, but and maybe a pizza.
Little risky business.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Of course,
that's
then you
good.
might be getting into indecent exposure depending on your underpants situation there with the socks. So you got to be careful.
Lord.
Long shirt,
Yeah.
boxer shorts.
There you go.
No bikini briefs and a tube top. Just saying.
Speedos. They can wear Speedos.
You can,
don't.
but we ask you don't. For the sake of everyone, don't.
No.
Oh, it's family friendly.
Family friendly.
Yeah. You gotta remember that.
An eyeball friendly. We don't want to see all of your healthiness.
Right.
It is a health council. Leave a little to the mystery, to the imagination.
Not doing that kind of screening.
That's right. But please mark it on your calendars. Do we have to give the date? August. Give the actual.
August 6th.
August the 6th. I think we
Yep.
got to talk, and I don't think I kept saying August, but I don't think I actually said August 6th in there.
And
Again,
the run will be from 7 to about 8, and
Okay.
the expo actually begins at 8.
right at 8 o'clock, and
Yeah.
it's done by, about 1 or so, I think?
12.
Noon.
It's at 12 noon. So it's all morning there, and it's all in the morning. So if you come in the afternoon, you're going to be like, hey, what happened? Everyone left.
It's
Where'd the
done.
party go?
Yep.
But you get there before noon and come on out. Like you said, you come out early at 7 in your best
80s.
80s attire, I'm trying to think.
By next time, we'll have some good ones for
Fat
you.
old guys, Rodney Dangerfield, back to school, cap and gown. They're kind of light and airy. You can do Rodney Dangerfield, and you'll be back to school.
I'll have to think about
That'll be a good 80s thing. There you go. And you can keep
Some
doing
Ghostbusters.
You can keep doing Rodney. Yeah, you could. I'd like to do the one-liners at Rodney, no respect. I can do the whole thing.
See, you could be at a table handing out water and give everybody a one-liner as they're going through.
There you go.
See, we got a plan for you, Mike.
There you go.
You should be
There we
ready.
go. Hopefully, I don't make everybody mad. You take it in stride in the way.
I'm nervous there.
Hey, this guy over here, he's just been insulting every person that walks by.
Just leave your Andrew Dice play at home.
Oh, victory, dick. I can't say any more of that. Even in this modern age, that is still frowned upon. Good deal. Well, thank you, ladies. We appreciate it. Please
Thank you,
come on
Mike.
out August 6th. Don't forget, deadline June 30th. Get your T-shirt submissions in. All of that's got to be done here. And July 8th is your absolute drop-dead deadline to get your booth, sponsorships, all of that as part of this year's Health Council's Health Fair. Come and then make plans to attend 8 to 6, all happening at the Convention and Civic Center. August
8 to
6th.
noon.
8-6 is what I meant to say, not 8 to 6. 8-6, August 6th, from 7 to noon at the Brownsville Convention and Civic Center. That's what I meant to say. So, thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Okay.
Yes, sir.